Alright, there we go. Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
He mighty Lieutenant Rakir at your service, along with...
Suddenly...
I think Randall players.
Okay, and welcome back to CrossCode for our 23rd stream of this or so.
We're almost done with the main game.
I know we will be 20 at least.
Alright, it has been a bit, and I have done some off-screen streaming. No, not streaming, off-stream grinding. And one of the things I found out is that you can buy a little something. Let's see where it is. Yeah, you can get a chest detector over in Rhombus Square. So let me just show where that is. It's in one of these shops. It's the Curious shop, if I remember correctly. I have been recording though that off-stream stuff. I will put that together into like an extras video or something after. But yeah, we completely missed this shop early on. Yeah. So, looking for some treasure? Look no further. Only one item per body though, rules are rules. And yeah, here you can buy a chest detector, which has been really useful in finding stuff for the boosters.
Yup.
Okay, hold on. We did see that in the last stream or so. We made even jokes about it.
If we did, I don't remember that, but I didn't buy it at the time. So...
And you didn't, due to the price. I think one of us made a chest joke about it.
I know I made one on Discord, but beyond that, I'd have to check back. Anyways, yeah, I have gotten most of the boosters, not the fall one though. And yeah, each of these require one special item that needs to be found in a decently hidden chest somewhere in the related area. I haven't found this one yet, the Portrait of Ruin. And there have been a few new quests that have popped up in places. I haven't accepted those. Welcome to Boost Lounge, Seeker. Here you can acquire the booster item introduced in version 1.35-1 of Crossworlds.
Huh?
As this is your first visit here, allow me to explain. These traders behind me hold a booster add-on for each one of the major areas. Once acquired and turned on, enemies in the affected area will become much stronger. It will also drop rare gemstones used in various trading offers around Rhombus Square.
Cool.
However, each trader requires a legendary item that can be found in the affected area. They are very well hidden. Try communicating with other players in order to locate them. Good luck and happy hunting, Seeker. Why is the luck capitalized? Okay, I thought that was more for a quest, but makes sense that they have something to explain it as well.
Yeah. I think I remember. I think we saw them in the last stream. You said that's a bit too expensive now. Then later we made a joke about it on the Discord, and you went all ham on it, Hill.
Yep. And that one went again.
Deja vu.
I don't miss that meme.
I love that meme. It's hilarious.
I both like it and hate it.
Okay. I have gotten, as you can see, a lot of chests in between. It took a while before I went back to Rhombus Square and found the chest detector, so the first part of that extras video is just going to be me just randomly looking around. Let's see. I know some new quests popped up, but I forget where, and I have enough materials for some of the high-level trades. So what we could do is just go through the old areas with boosters on to look for those quests, or we could go straight to the trading bit. Which would you say?
I would say the equipment, knowing how challenging the boosters can get.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, anything that can help us in the long run might be a good idea.
I really should stop putting notes on post-it notes because I just end up with a stack of them and I need to find out what the fuck they are. The correct one is.
You should get several notebooks and tie them together into a mega notebook.
Let's see.
Also,
Did you manage to make any progress on the drill too?
I did get the materials needed for some of the trades, but I didn't grab them yet. Let's see, there's this guy over here. Yeah, we can get the creation gem. Yeah, King's Ring, Parched Leaves, Sunset Dew, and Wolf Cicadas. Okay.
I'm done.
I don't remember if there's another trade there, but I do remember that there's one over here.
The drill is 100% worth it, but it is such a process to get it.
That's all right. Yeah, the spiral gem. Where is that one gotten again? I think it's also in Rookie Harbor, somewhere more hidden.
But those kind of answers usually hit and miss. Either they are worth the job you put into getting them, or in the case of you put so much time into it and you get something that's just
like the poop from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I did not do that.
Yeah, if you collect every single Korok seed, your reward is a golden pile of poop.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm eating sandwiches. Also, to something more joyful, I got a new TV and a PS5 Pro.
Congrats. Let's
And it will take so much time to get used to both the TV and its remote and the PS5.
Yeah, free
where the
jam.
was.
In Rookie Harbor, to the right of the main quest building, there's a path that leads backwards and it splits to go back to another area, and to the right. Yeah, so it's in Rookie Harbor.
All right. I forget what the the creation gem was used for, but I guess we'll find out. Wasn't there?
The creation gem is the ingredient for the drill trade in Bakugo.
Okay. Let's see. What was it again? The right of the adventure building up and loop back around?
It was in the Rookie Harbor to the right of the main quest building, so in the lower area.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's upstairs. To the right of the main quest building, there's a path that leads backwards. Then it splits to go back to another area and to the right.
Very helpful. Let's see. This is where typically people put images with these days, because some people are just absolute crap at describing where the hell to go.
Yeah.
Because there's only one path around here.
Oh, wait. Go back down. To the right there.
Yeah, but this is where the creation gem was.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what it was. That's what I was looking at. What was that?
Spiral gem, or spiral.
Right, yes. I was looking at the wrong thing. Let's see here. CrossCode spiral gem.
Oh, I think I remember where that one is. It's in Bergen. There. It's in the trading hub, I think. Right at the back, towards the right.
The spiral gem can be made in the first town. If not, it'll be in the snowy town.
Yep.
There's a new trading shop there that might have it. North
Okay,
quarter.
sort of. I thought I had enough pike wood, but apparently not. Oh, time to grind some wood then.
It's not hard to find.
Yeah.
And we have the item. We do have equipment that boosts plant drop rates.
True, and also I finally looked in the records where you can find which of these actually drops what. So if I just go to Bergen, let's see, feather, pikewood, and pikewood. So we need to look for those shrubs. Okay, and we haven't found enough of those, or those. Okay, so just go beat up on the shrubs for a bit. And let's see, I know that we have something unlocked that gives us increased drop chances while in S rank from for the plants as well, but I don't really remember much on the gear with that.
I think we got like a farmer's hat.
Thieves band, mighty
The dry grass hat.
upgraded version of the straw hats. Let's see. Nope. Botanists. Nope. There. That one I was looking for.
Yep.
Yeah, combat. Okay, this is exactly that. Okay,
yep.
So let's equip that. Doubt we have anything similar. That's probably just a unique effect only for that hat. Okay, so 10 pikewood should be easy enough to do. And we'll probably run across one of those new quests. The game has said that all new quests can pop up in new areas. Like, well, over there. Let's see, how do we get up to you? We'll have to come down from the north, probably.
Captain, I think you used to have a brain fart.
No.
You said they can pop up old quests in new areas.
Yeah, new quests in old areas.
There we go.
Seeker, a loyal soldier of the United Voyager Nation, I assume?
Uh-huh.
Excellent. A brother in arms is always welcome in this war of ours.
Hi.
Oh, don't let these moments of peace fool you. The next foe is always somewhere behind the corner. For that reason, we always need to get ourselves properly equipped with the best military hardware.
How?
The track seeker. The damn track and all its thrice forsaken energy by the ancients. And as fate has it, some spectacular hardware is just within our reach. Can we count on you, Seeker? Out of the box, the soldier Bill Masters has given you an important mission. Defeat enemies using modern military equipment in Bergen Trail, find their hidden base, and recover the tech that they are using. Okay. Search for the armed creatures on the old... Okay. It gives us a lot of payment.
Yeah, this quest is one that was added after the last time I played.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Hurrah! Exactly the right decision, Seeker. Now on to your mission. There's an armed combat vehicle some arms company once produced for us. Some of those eggheads thought it was a good idea to let one of them damn track creatures ride it.
Why?
Because it's funny to see a dog driving a car. Heck if I know, Seeker. Scientists and their weird ideas, am I right? In any case, I want you to get those things back to us and find the abandoned facility that produced it. Go to the old plateau in Bergen Trail and kick those heavily armed butts.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Alright.
Also, it took me a bit more to realize that was his name, not his title or rank.
What do you think his title was? Bill?
No, Bill Master. It's made me wonder, what the heck is a Bill Master?
An accountant?
That could work.
He's clearly mastered the bill hook.
Yeah, the only reason I realized Masters was his last name was because there was an end with an S.
Also, I spotted one of those Omega plants over there. So I'm
Oh,
hoping
mega
one
bad.
of those hit that. Then again...
Also, it can't go you mentioned about scientists. I actually watched in 2 days in a row now of
oh, it's too high.
Young Zero's dubbed the comics, and yeah, someone apparently supposed to do revive a dinosaur, but for some reason they decided to say make a dinosaur girl. And the next scene, she almost bit someone's hand off.
Of course. Okay. You were going to say,
Well,
Liz?
she was trying to play by it, apparently, even though it almost someone was lost their hand due to it.
How much do you want to bet that it's the goats again that stole the armored vehicle?
Oh, look, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, not in the absolute slightest.
Yep. And for people, I recommend watching Young Zero. They are funny.
Yep, too low.
And they are on YouTube. Oh, there are actually many good voiced comic dubs on YouTube.
Yeah. Let's see. Oop.
There are also many bad ones
Low.
that painfully obviously using AI.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Not even, you know, even on that, they just put the video in some sort of audio generator to have it completely describe what the hell is happening on the screen. Not even any creativity with it or such.
Yeah, and those are the ones they usually posting without the artist's permission, since they are also rarely crediting the artist to begin with, which is also a big no-no. In Young Zero case, they are the artists and they also hire voice actors to voice their comics, so that's one way to get around it. They actually, again, they are the artists themselves in that case. But yeah, there are many artists like Yingro Sid is a good one. They credit the artist.
So basically they went, I'll do it my goddamn self then.
Yeah. And they even animate it. Wait, what? What did you say?
Yeah, I beat up a penguin. Oop, overload.
Oh, how horrible.
Oh, snowman. Reminds me of ice cream. You like ice cream a lot, don't you? I do.
Damn it! Now I want some.
Did you know penguins like to live in temperate areas too? In fact, only a few of them live in colder climates. And none of them live on mountains, right? Right.
But they're all blue penguins, and they live in a jungle.
I believe there is one place where there are indeed, yeah, jungle penguins.
Yeah, I forgot. Who was New Zealand or South America? Where was it? South Africa? Somewhere south.
Yeah, that's just too late on that.
Let's see. Who else is good comic up? I think it's called Bread and Butter.
Let's see. Somewhere where no snow falls. Okay, so going. I think that might be more towards the south because, well, snow everywhere here.
No snowfall. Or a certain floating island.
That could work as well.
The
Yeah,
rabbit was supposed on.
Okay.
Go here. There's two candidates basically. Unless there's a third we haven't thought of.
Okay, this is where all the shrubs grow. So the only place where we can get not the only place, but it's going to be easier to get the pikewood down here compared to in the north where, well, they don't spawn.
I mean, we got a whole bunch of the pikewood.
How much do we actually have now? Oh yeah, I think we have plenty now.
Wait. What is? I think we need to read the flavor text for that pikewood.
Let's see. Falling butt first on these sure must hurt, so you better watch out.
God, I wish I could afford ice cream. That'd be fantastic.
Okay. Let's go get that spiral gem. Actually, what is the level on that quest that we picked up? 60, okay.
Yep. That's one of those things where we're gonna want to have the booster on for it too.
There we go, 1 spiral gem. Now we head over to the next village.
And I remember something else. There used to be penguins in South America taller than a person.
Yup. Doesn't surprise me.
About 2 meters tall, a bit more for this map, over 6 feet.
Let's see, where was the next of this? Or...
I still wonder if a certain Dutch gaming company used that inspiration for die penguins in Age of Wonder series. They keep introducing them in all their games, the Age of Wonders games as gag. It was a plushie now.
It's said to be able to pierce through the heavens themselves.
So long ago since I watched that series.
There. Actually, not too much difference here.
So we got the drill, which means now we can start the quest in Basin Keep.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, its stats are very high for something level 30.
Oh yeah, the stats on the finished one are nuts. Like, it is one of the single best weapons in the entire game.
Alright then. Now, where is this quest then?
I misread Rhombus to Roombus.
Roomba Square. It's just where a bunch of Roombas come to charge up.
But no, Captain, Roombus around.
Let's... Now I'm kind of curious how square Roombas would look.
And they probably do their job, just not so good at corners.
Yeah.
It'd be just...
Yep.
Hi.
Hello.
Ah, Seeker. Found your way back to humble Rookie Arbor, eh?
Huh?
About time, frankly. The whole weapon smuggling business didn't do us the courtesy of just stopping. In fact, it has only gotten worse. You got some free time again to make a contribution to a peaceful society? Let's see, wet work. More unauthorized shipments of illegal weaponry are reaching the continent over the ocean. You must go on a patrol and intercept them. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is a lot lower level, but we can still get some out of it.
Uh-huh.
Good to see you didn't forget your roots. Stopping criminals like the old days. Problem is, they're not delivering their shipments to our harbor the usual way, where we can find and catch them. Instead, the weapons are sent over the ocean on their own, to who knows what secret transfer point.
Yeah, there, Captain, there.
Okay, unmute. Yeah, the meal I had today was a bit heavier than I expected, so I probably have to mute here and there.
Wait, you were not muted.
Yeah, on OBS.
Okay. Yeah, better make sure you did not stay muted then by accident.
Yeah. Basically, we have to catch and destroy them midway to their route from Rhombus Square. We got something prepared. Go to Beginner's Arc and talk to Captain Turbine south of the teleporter. He will give you a more detailed debriefing to send you in the right direction. Now get going. It also doesn't help that it's 34.7 degrees Celsius outside right now, so yeah.
Yeah, it's hot here, but not that hot. Bloody heck.
Okay. We haven't been to... Go ahead.
I think I heard it's worse more south of Europe you go.
Beginner's Arc.
Also, Captain Turbine.
Yeah.
And well, is they feel like that rings like a superhero reference or something?
Could be. How do we even still get there? Like,
It's just what the said.
Cross Central. Alright, I think the Beginner's Arc was somewhere to the right or something, or no? How do we even get back there? We haven't been there since the very start of the game. Or is that somewhere more here? Like this thing still. Hey, blue-haired girl.
Hi.
Crossroads is full of bizarre and cool things.
Huh?
I hope you enjoy your stay and never give up. Because Sandboy's never going to give up on you, unlike Rick Astley. Yeah, how do we even get back there? I completely don't even remember how we got out of there.
That was damn long ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 20 plus streams back.
Yeah, like our first stream, and that was basically 1 year gap between that and our second stream.
Yep.
Let's see. South Harbor. Okay, it is over here. Just need to find the guy.
I hope we don't have that happen again.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to change your hat back.
Let's see. I think I did that. Yeah, it's on Burglar's rope now.
As I should be a bee, just gonna blow my nose. Let's make sure the captain doesn't die.
There he is.
No promises.
Our Seeker. You the one they sent to board our proud battleship here?
Uh-huh.
Hope a land lover like you can hold your own without steady land under your feet. She's a fickle lady, I tell you. Alright. Just wanted to get... Alright. Just wanted to get you in the mood. Think like some smuggler to catch one, eh? Got a lot of those criminals these days, sending weapons directly over the sea. The only way to catch them is by intercepting them directly on the sea. This is where you come in, Seeker. So we're going to get in their way of their Uber guns. Yeah, after the food delivery service fell out, Uber had to get into some more shady business.
Yeah.
You will patrol the suspected smuggling routes with our state-of-the-art combat platform here.
Ooh.
It's equipped with a naval protection cannon, or NPC for short, that's linked with your fancy trackwalker systems. So you'll be able to easily mark targets which charge projectiles, and the cannon will do the rest. What's more, your fancy heat and cold elements will give our cannon special properties. Okay.
I remember this side quest.
Okay, that's just going to save me a lot of time cutting those out, if I can feel them coming. Everything's been set up already, so just talk to me again if you want to start your patrol.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are you ready to go? Yes, start the patrol.
Uh-huh.
Good, the route is already programmed into this ship. Just get aboard. Make sure to destroy as many weapons as you can. If too many get through, this operation will be considered failed.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm sure you could have guessed that already. Off you go, good hunting.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Oh dear.
And so Captain Leah set sail on her first solo journey. now I'm getting freaking flashbacks to Atlas. Yeah.
Which I guess may get closed down for, I think that one was still in early access and not been updated in a while, and Steam may remove early access games that have been unupdated for over 2 years.
I know they said something. Ooh, for that they will put markers on games that haven't been affected in a long while, but nothing about removing them.
Either that or they remove them if the authors refuse to give heads up about it being abandoned or something.
Yeah.
Like it's being up there just to trick people to buy a game that's never gonna be finished and such. Yeah, that one is probably more like a scam.
Probably better to target those with the cannon. There. Okay, so far so good. And
Wave 2 incoming.
they're just sending these things by drone, huh?
Like we're working for Uber, and these clearly these weapons are being delivered by Amazon.
Okay, what is with the different colored shots? Those are a bit tougher. They all have shields now, and yeah, about to.
Uh-oh, ship broke.
Oh. A critical damage detonation. West. Okay, so. Okay, I didn't notice that our ship had health. So, we're going to have to body block those shots, huh?
Yep.
Okay, back to wave 1. Okay. Kind of the opposite of how we usually try to go, huh? That we have to try and dodge everything possible. Yep. Habits. It also means we just have to get rid of these things as quickly as possible.
Roughly people that lost death did not count for had already returned.
Go.
Oh dear.
I think
Just
the yellow
in
one's
case.
do extra damage too.
Okay. It seems that it sometimes seems to fire on a normal shot as well. Or am I just mistaking that?
No, it fires on any fully charged shot.
Okay, I must have been accidentally charging some shots then. Okay, yellow shots stun the turret.
And
That shot took a heavy damage.
Yeah.
Or that shot gave heavy damage. You know what I mean?
There. Don't really need to dodge that myself, since there's no friendly fire. Sensors clear. Okay. The shipments have been destroyed. Somewhere there's a Death Stranding player that is very distressed right now. Speaking of, I actually heard that Death Stranding 2 is really freaking good.
Yeah, I actually got to learn something unexpected about it today.
Also banning a bot.
Apparently they did a collaboration with a VTuber,
No.
Akora,
Okay.
and they will give you a hat. A bunny hat.
Welcome back, Seeker. Seems like you wrecked that shipment nicely. It was a good test run for our NPC here. I think it will be very useful at defending against future attacks. But in any case, you did well. But I'm sure you're gonna be back on land again. Or you want to be back on land again. Report back to Sergeant Brassler now, to get your due rewards. I will send him those impressive combat logs immediately.
Bye! It's smug Leo.
Alright. Let's head on over and get that, and see if there's any other new quests that we can pick up around here. Yeah, not that way. Those still haven't noticed that they're across the blasted street from each other.
It's been like a week.
Well, it's not first time we see that happen. Like, we had that happen in 2 Cyber Sleuth games.
Hi!
Welcome back, Seeker. I already received the combat report. Splendid work. What you sunk must have been an entire month's worth of work. That should set them back a lot and give us some room to breathe and work on long-term solutions. Well, I'm sure we will see you around when the time comes. Until then, good fortune on your adventures, Seeker.
Bye!
Okay, you prevented the latest batch of illegal weapons from reaching the continent by sinking them into the ocean.
Yeah, like, see, the problem is, knowing CrossCode, sharks are gonna eat those and develop their own weapons.
So we're going to get sharks with instant matter lasers on their head?
Yeah, with friggin' instant matter lasers on their friggin' head.
Oh, that's a lot of them, actually.
I know you're talking about Austin Powers, but I cannot help but to think about Sharkmon.
One of the new additions that they've got lined up for Time Stranger.
Yeah, that thing has torpedoes and harpoons.
Let's see. Someone around here? Okay. These are the info hubs, correct?
I think so. Also, yes, people, I got my PS5 Pro for the new Digimon Story game coming out in October.
This isn't the info hub, this is the quest hub.
Yeah, it's a seeker hub.
It's further south.
All that. There it is. There's the Fall Divers HQ. Let's see. Rising Exit. And Rookie Harbor Inn. Okay, so we missed one in the... Well, where we just were to the south. Okay. Here's the Fall Divers. Yep, there.
Hi!
Welcome, Seeker. It's been a while. Seems like you've really been around by now, huh? Okay.
I can't get over the smug face.
Your experience will come in handy. We made progress with the device you found back then.
Oh.
Yep, it was quite a bit of busy work, but it gave us some leads for future expeditions. How about it? We could really use the help of a Seeker who knows their stuff. Points of power. The device you took from the Hillcats has been used to create a probe that can extract energy and information directly from the track, and you are chosen to assist. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Great, now we can finally use our new toys with you on board. Can't tell you much about it myself, but we got one of our tech specialists, Degard, waiting for you. Meet him in the village remains in Autumn's Fall, and he will explain everything. And it's right at the border of Autumn's Rise, in case you forgot.
Uh-huh.
Alright, then good luck with that, and give Degard my regards.
Bye!
I get a bit of a feeling... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, my brain auto-corrected Hillcats to Hillyan. What?
Oh, right, yeah, I found this chest. But, well,
Well-
hungry salmon.
What? I think we've been knowing about that chest since the first stream. We just were not able to open it for a while.
Yeah,
Yep.
But you tell me you forgot about it.
completely.
Did you remember to tie your shoes?
I'm not wearing them. And I do prefer
Good
the
answer.
slip-on ones.
Slip-on shoes are superior.
Yeah, I do have... Yeah, the set of slip-ons that I do have are wearing out. They're not completely falling apart yet. But I do have a backup pair now that are laced. And it is such a freaking nuisance to have to tie those things every so often again. And I'm guessing it's not this in?
I've been tempted to get those kind of shoes, but I just never got around it. And I'm used to walk around barefoot. Except in winter. I use woolly socks.
Up there it
However,
is.
when you go outside, we put on other socks on. Sorry, go on.
Now I just found the inn that they were talking about for that new quest.
Alright. Yeah. No. I don't know, some slip-on shoes, or whatever this is called, don't work well with the smooth wooden floor and whatever it is. I don't know, it's some kind of plastic floor that looks like rock. Whatever that's what it's called. Oh, hi.
Joe the Younger.
Hey, look, it's red.
Oh boy, a seeker. So cool to finally meet one.
Hi.
He asked for help with a really awesome investigation, but you're the first to volunteer.
Hmm?
Well, you are, right? It's about some new species of hedgehogs. How cool is that? Come on. They look more like basically the youngster foes, the youngster trainers you run into in like the first few roads in every Pokemon game ever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there is specifically one called Youngster Joe or Joey.
Oh.
Oh. Really, Liz? In sync? Really?
Is a band that's now out of sync, I believe. Let's see. A switch in altitude. The fall diver pioneer Joe the Younger talks about seeing a thus unknown species of flying type hedgehogs. You should investigate and find proof of his discovery. Okay, off-road 2.
Wait, hold on, what?
Yeah, flying hedgehogs. Amazing. I see that you're with me on this. A true explorer. Now listen, we gotta go after this tribe of hedgehogs I saw on expedition recently. Hey, wait, it's not just your normal type hedgehogs, oh no. The ones I saw must have evolved into a previously unseen flying type. They're laying it on thick with the Pokemon, huh? I know, right? No one believed me without proof, and it wasn't like I could follow their footprints. And now this is where you come in. You will need to check out Off-Road 2 in Autumn's Rise. I saw them grazing there before they flew away, so I'm sure that they'll return. Please go there quickly. Great, I will do some more searching on my own. We'll stay in link over direct link. Or stay in touch over direct link. There,
Liz forgot to
log entry.
read.
What?
Yeah, just the buy bit.
Yeah, and now I see
Good.
Pokemon thing on the floor there.
Yeah. Did we note any of this when the first time we came in here, or did we just never enter here before?
No, we did
Yes.
not.
That pointed it out to me.
Yeah, exactly. I recall Liz pointing that out.
Because
Yeah.
blatantly obvious Pokemon healing machine.
Well,
It
yeah,
also has a
like,
bit of...
it's, the idea was that originally you had a limited number of balls you could carry, and that was a ball recharger.
Yeah, I recall
Yeah.
that. I was actually thinking about it.
And I'm pretty sure the community was very mature with the jokes about that.
I don't remember.
Let's see. Rising exits. Okay, kind of neat. Rising exits to rise and falling exits to autumn. And let's see. Where is that? That's the guard HQ, item shop, weapon and backer, dusty storage.
Which one are you looking for?
The info place with that
It's
sensei
at the
character.
bottom.
There's.
Right there.
We've gone by it again.
And you get to learn some advanced combat techniques.
All right. Let's see.
Because it turns out, you can do some weird shit with the combat in this game. This was actually like a really low-level quest in the original release. Like in the beta.
Bit odd that they put it so much later then. Greetings, Seeker. If you desire more in-depth knowledge about your abilities, talk to our experts here. Also, you can reset your skills using a circuit override using the circuit reset terminals downstairs. Okay, so that's where you use those things.
I think I spotted Chun-Li.
Yeah. Have I been completely missing this place?
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
G'day, mate. I'm the tech professional, specialist in circuits and other hardware.
Oh.
Seekers like you are utilizing advanced BioLink hardware to draw power from the powers from the track. If you want to know more about the application, just shoot your questions. Specific model. Okay, functionality. No, it's basic circuit question. I'm guessing this dude just has a list over his head or something.
Probably,
To improve your circuits, you need to collect CP, circuit points. You can get more CP by growing a level and from some special artifacts that sometimes get awarded to dutiful seekers. If you have CP, you can use them in your circuits or either neutral or one of the elements if you have any. Skill nodes need to be connected to the center and have one of 3 levels. Higher levels tend to be more powerful but also need more CP to activate. Skills on branches can be switched at any time without a cost. For the rest, you gotta do a full reset at the terminal downstairs. More questions? Specific modifiers. Some modifiers can be tricky. Which one confuses you? Okay, it's more about the stat. Those. Okay. We can get decent descriptors from those on the items themselves that have them.
Yeah.
Alright, come back whenever you're confused about skills and the like.
Hi.
Yes, what is it? Who dares interrupt my science? Oh, it is a seeker. Oh well, you might be worthy of my knowledge. You must know I am the greatest expert of elemental science in all of Southern Rookie Harbor. Probably also the only one in Southern Rookie Harbor, with a rival up in Northern Rookie Harbor. So give me all your banal questions and let me enlighten you. Okay. Yeah, that lecture of absolutely nothing. Just look at it go. Miss Lee. Dude, I heard you the first 100 times. I still don't get it. She's just some one-note tutorial NPC. Well, actually, she gets fleshed out nicely in the tie-in graphic novels that center around her adventures. So, yeah, what? What else is there? Mr. Nomsworth middle management miracles? Hey, your throat is a fighter, and the final confrontation with a corrupted father had me on edge at the edge of my seat. And now she fights a sandbag all day. What a perfect character arc. Shush, my girl earned this piece.
So the quest downstairs.
Yeah, let's check with totally not what was that Street Fighter kind of name again? Kyle or something?
Guile?
Gile, yeah, I think.
No, it's Guile.
Yeah. Bro, straighten up you and get in shape. Your body is your temple, man.
Huh?
No buts or ifs or maybes. Your body is what keeps you alive, so you must work for it, bro. And you must know how your body works, man. I can explain. Just hit me up. Okay. Take care, bro. I think we found a distant relative of Anton.
Who?
Okay, we can buy circuit overrides here. Okay.
Huh.
Isn't that guy supposed to be down here or further down?
Oh, further down.
Leah? I think this is an instance room. Must be something good going on here, no?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. A new seeker in my dojo? Great power I sense within you I sense. Ready to explore the depths of your abilities, you are?
Right.
Training with the master.
I feel like I could have voice acted him, but oh well. Anyway, it's getting Yoda vibe.
Yeah.
No, that was 100% Yoda.
Okay. The Rookie Harbor teacher Master Sensei is famous for training the best seekers. Take his 2 lessons in Rookie Harbor Info Hub Dojo. Okay, VRP and VPI. We get Adept gloves from that. Okay. Good, yes. Speak to me to begin, you must. Already expecting you I am. Ready to train you, are you? Yes.
Uh-huh.
Once begun, endure until the chorus is finished you must. Wisely made your decision must be, yes? Okay, what is this VRP? A good choice.
That's the balls.
Okay. Okay, let's do this better than the last time that Inspector Gadget had a sensei teaching him with balls because he went for the wrong pair.
Huh?
The Inspector Gadget movie.
I don't recall that in the 2 I seen.
In the live action one of the jokes is that while he's using while he's learning to use the robotic bits, he's got somebody training. He's got like a master training him to focus. I want you to focus and reach out and grab the balls, and it's like it's supposed to be like a medicine ball, and instead he grabs the guy's balls and crushes them.
Yeah, I don't remember that one at all.
From my own recollection, they weren't too bad, but they weren't good either.
Yeah. Very early 2000.
Yeah. A good choice. To the art of balls, open your mind must be. Tested in this training, your perception and precision and perception will be. Floating you must be for this, yes? Yep.
Huh?
Worry not. Trusting your sensei, you must. Now, begun your training has.
Okay.
First,
you
your
want me
basic
to protect him?
If you want.
Yeah, just to let your voice, you voice act a lot. So you need a little bit break, and I rarely voice act here. I'm the one that voice acting least here. This humble considering Liz has the least line, yet they voice acting me. Let's see. First, your basic. Just need a sip. Don't you dare.
Now I'm curious what a Swedish Yoda would sound like.
But who of you two did that?
Gross.
But who? But did you Liz do that? But Liz icon light up when that song came out. Anyway. First, your basic understanding we will test. Yes. Hit all the targets you must. That you can do, can you not? I think I can do better voice.
Getting some of these on the rebound instead.
Going for the style points.
Good, yes.
I think once we're done here, I'm going to look up the Swedish dub of Star Wars and see how Yoda sounded in those.
There is none.
If you find the clip, you have to send it to me.
There is none. It was subtitled.
Maybe a Spanish version.
Inspector Gadget was dubbed. But if this is a kids movie, then yes, or something like Shrek, it will get dubbed. But Star Wars did not get dubbed, for it was more aimed for kids that had learned English at that point.
Yeah, seeing as plenty of people die in those movies, I'm not sure what Sweden considers child appropriate.
The subtitles was for kids that had not learned English yet. But yeah, still. Not every movie gets subtitled. There's many movies that did not get subtitled.
Now I'm just picturing Yoda being voiced like the Swedish chef.
I would say this, if there is a Swedish Yoda, it's probably from a Swedish comedian, likely.
Yeah. Alright, let's continue.
Now again, but quickly.
10 seconds.
In 10 seconds, you must... Yes, people, I wanted the voice actor, just feel like I want to do something more. Good, yes. I always need to say that once. Now, your understanding of Ricochet, show to me. Hit Autox using Ricochet, you must. I feel like I made a mistake here.
Maybe.
I should have learned from the bird people. Oh yeah, voice actor those.
Yep. Let's see. Some of these are going to be a bit tricky. Why do we get the feeling we're going to get timed on the next one with this? Let's see. How to... Yep, there.
Too easy for you, it was? I just switched the accent there. Hit Autox using Ricochets. Again, you must. I think I can do the voice right there now, but oh bloody heck, my throat. I'm for a sip.
Need to
A
plan
sip
these
while the
shots
captain
out
is away
more
from
now.
keyboard. Oh, away from soundboard, I mean.
There. Okay. There. Okay, that one's going to be trickier. Unless... There we go. Okay, last one there. Probably the same trick about. Yep, there we go.
And you perhaps a true seeker sleeps. Your aim next beam was test. Hit the targets 10 times without missing or throwing too much. You must.
Okay.
That includes throwing tantrums.
It's going to start moving after in this next one.
Constant as seeker aims must be, even when moving the enemy is.
Yep.
Hit the target 10 times without missing. Again, you must. And you see that maybe it's something Star Wars cartoon? The old ones. Where are the old ones? I got them dubbed.
You're gonna start hitting the other target.
Ah, okay.
A fine student you are, yes. Your final test now comes.
Oh.
Oh, bloody heck, my throat.
Oh,
Our targets without missing and within 10 minutes, you must. I need to drink water there or something. I should pick a different voice. I thought I could do that
Wait.
one. Faster and more accurate you must be. Yes. I think I need to refill my glass.
Yes.
What do you call me?
Faster and more accurate you must be, yes?
Okay, at least not that better than me.
well, they are already a gremlin. This would be a lot easier with keyboard and mouse. Actually,
Oh, it's
let me.
not.
Oh, he's just repeating things now, ain't he?
Yep. Damn it.
Austin, what? Well, here we go. Refill my glass with some water.
You missed one shot.
Yeah. There we go.
Of course you have. But far from over your training is. Oh, now, rest. When ready for your next lesson, speak to me you will. There you go. Now I'm doing the voice in a way it doesn't hurt my throat. Already expecting you, I am. Ready to train? Ready to train are you? Yes, her. Once begun.
Trained are you,
Once begun, and you. Voice to me, this is must be yes. A good choice to the auto blade. Open your mind, must be.
Give me a sponge bath, give me a sponge bath, you must,
Dunks the gremlin in the swamp water.
Test in this training, your strength will be yes. Throw, you cannot. Coding also disabled will be. Now begin your training has. Next time I volunteer to. That's not stupid not to volunteer for voice line. I probably should pick the one I feel like I can do without breaking my throat.
Yeah.
First, basic understanding. We must test. Yes. It all tells you must. Simple it is, yes. Like bunking a list. Don't take that out of context, you will not.
This is going to get speed tested later as well.
Yep.
Good, yes. Now again, be quickly. I'm not gonna do those terms again. I did as a joke, but bloody heck. It all takes in 10 seconds, you must. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to do it a bit more easy on my throat.
Just a bit late.
Expect more of you, do I? Try again, you must.
Okay, yeah. Basically, we need to dodge attack most of these to get in time.
Here's what you should. I think of the voice. I feel like, okay, I can do that voice. Regret instantly. A fine display.
Oh,
Now, multiple enemies at once you must hit. Hit all targets in 10 seconds you must. With a single swing, multiple enemies you must hit. The pieces you understand, I see. I see the technique time it is to teach. Strong the last hit of your melee combo is, but leave you open to counterattack, yes. However, dash before ending a combo you can. Fittingly dash cancel it is called Herm. What the? I just realized something I've been doing while voice acting him.
what?
Stroking my beard.
Okay.
That's what attacked it before my dash cancel.
Yeah, so you can combo infinitely.
Good, very good.
Okay. Something we learned 20 streams late.
I tried to explain that to you at the beginning.
To quickly dash away
Uh,
or continue attacking, this technique you can use. In this tested now you will be. Defeat our enemies in 20 seconds using dash cancel. You must. Not speaking like Yoda is easy, but reading out things written like it was by Yoda is a different matter.
Not entirely as expected, I think, but it worked.
But hold, your understanding is. Now begins your final test. Hunt the gremlin. Defeat all
Ooh,
50. Oh, blood. Defeat all enemies in 15 seconds unless then 30 attacks. Wait. Defeat only enemy. I gotta read it further. Defeat all enemies in 15 seconds using less than 30 attacks and at least 3 dash cancels you must. What the heck?
well, that was a lot easier.
Complete the course you have.
Ah,
But far from over, your training is. From now, your training is over. You must speak to me if you are ready for your next lesson.
Okay.
You only got 2 XP?
Yeah, these are more for learning the tricks than actual
Mastered by-
rewards.
Mastered by courses you have. Proud I am. I need a sip. You know what? Screw the sip. I'm taking a shot. I did my mic pick up that.
Yes.
Sorry. Take this you should and return for more training you can.
Okay, you have completed all of Master Sensei's training. There's nothing more to teach, except when you forget and need a reminder. Talk to Master Sensei again to repeat the training course. And with Sensei meaning teacher, their name is Master Teacher.
Yep. I just had that stupid idea. I could use my Dooley voice.
You could have, yes.
Actually, that would be a horrible combo. Me trying to sound American, Irish, Scottish, and then speak like you. Actually, it could be terrifying. A Scottish Yoda.
Yeah, I was about to say, we need to hear that sometime. Off Milan you must.
That is sound more Irish.
How'd you go?
Training pass. Hmm?
How'd you go? Did you come by to check how business is going?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice, yeah. It's going great. Those steaks really hit the bullseye of people's taste buds here. But I talked to our valued customer and got some ideas to improve my precious meat even more. How about it, gal? You feeling it in it to help me out again? Raising the stakes again. Mystique wants to improve her steaks even further. This time you should search for a different variety of ingredients for a proper marinade. And we've got all of that already.
And when you mentioned Irish, you actually sounded like you always a bit more Irish than American there.
Yeehaw! I knew I could count on you, my dear. Just like last time, it's all about the ingredients. I've done some research on the precious plants of the East. Once again, I'd like to try some new wood in combination with what we already got. So please bring me some old wood from the jungle in the northeast. I also want to experiment a bit with marinating the meat before grilling. For that, I would love to get my hands on some honey and a bunch of sweet apples. You should find all of that in Autumn's Fall in the East, or that jungle I mentioned. As for the meat, I still got a lot out of that here to experiment. Is everything else clear?
Uh-huh.
Alright, now give it your all.
Bye.
Oh, we've got it all already, so... Gal, you're back. And what is that? Do I see some of the most perfect the ingredients that have ever been found?
Uh-huh.
Yes, exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Just you wait. I will put it to good use immediately. 1 15-hour marinade later. Oh my. Body ancients. This might be the best piece of meat that has ever graced this planet. Truly, gal, I'm serious. You gotta taste some of this. This is perfect. Here, take a few to enjoy. But make sure to brace yourself when eating. I will make sure to stock up my booth right now. There will be as much as you can eat. Thank you again for all the hard work. I hope to meet you again many times in the future.
Bye.
Don't take that out of context, people.
The pinnacle of steak has been reached. Now you can acquire even gourmet steaks from Mystique's booth.
Steaks?
Don't you love the smell of steak in the morning? Or any other time, really?
Are you trying to sound Southern and of Irish?
Maybe.
Yeah, the only one that sounded Southern when you said deer. Oh dear. I can't say deer Southern accent.
May as well grab a few of those.
I don't think I ever tried speaking Southern.
Well, you could try now.
Huh?
You could give it a try now.
Not without wrecking my voice.
And that's all of the new
Oh,
quests
come on.
over here.
A Southern accent ain't that hard.
Let's see, does Bergen have any new quests? Well, there is the one picked up earlier.
I think I have a phrase I can try. I'm just unsure if I can put it off. Rocket and Hooten. I think I pushed that one.
Yeah. Okay, now I kind of want to see Swedish dubs of cowboy movies.
The only Swedish type of cowboy movies that are is probably Lucky Luke and other cartoon ones.
I thought for a second you were going to say fruity ones. Okay,
What?
now where was this one again?
What do you mean through like what's it called? VeggieTale?
Not like that, but more fruity and sort of like wacky and such.
All right.
Now, y'all gotta be treating the southern accent with respect.
Let's see. Points of power.
I can imagine southern accent in my head just fine, but when I try to do it is another matter.
So what you're saying is it's a skill issue.
That I actually can say for once is a skill issue on my end. I should probably do some voice acting practices.
Let's see. I want to try and leave the level 60 ones for last, since they're most likely to kick our ass. So let's see. Village remains. That's eastern exit, northern exit. There. Okay, there they are. And with a probe.
Hi.
Seeker, you were sent to help me with the operation, I suppose?
Uh-huh.
Also, what I was trying to say earlier, I get the feeling that Deckard may be a bit of a play on the word Deckard. From like, what was it?
You
I'm
think it's
blanking
Blade
on the
Runner?
movie's name. Yeah, that one. Blade Runner. I see. Good, good. Almost got worried. I would need a tent if assistance took any longer. Hey, I really need some sleep. Spent all day surveying the area and calibrating our probe here. Yep, this work of wonder was fed the data from the Hillcat leader's device. We can use it to extract energy and data from ancient power spots directly on the track.
Whoa.
And this area has quite a few of those, which is ideal for a proper test run to gather data.
Uh-huh.
Well, I should just explain how to operate it so we can finally get this over with, and I can get back to bed. Simply put, you need to push this device around and move the power spots, or move to the power spots that appear in the area. And you can move it by attacking. Using heat will greatly increase the distance and velocity. Approaching a power spot will usually attract some hostile wildlife that will attempt to protect it. Worse, these power spots will grant them a shield that is almost impenetrable. Invincible angry critters. Yes, exactly. But luckily for you, you've got our probe here. Okay,
I don't think that was a laughing
help?
face.
Yeah. When placed on the active power spot, it will sap away the energy and deactivate the shield. Okay, so we need to rush past him and get it on the points.
Yep.
Just make sure it doesn't get knocked away. Hitting it with cold will stabilize it for a bit, which should help. And that's it. Surely an experienced seeker can figure it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Talk to me again when you're ready and prepared. Alright.
I don't like the probe.
Any specific reason?
I don't know, just contact the probe and the way it moves just feels concerning. Probably it doesn't help with all the probe jokes I've heard over the recent years.
I don't know. I think that's just deeper here.
At first glance, I would say like a fishing lure, but as quick as you call it probe, I also remembered, oh no, all the painful probing memories.
Your hero has a dirty mind.
Less of a dirty mind and more of someone who has been a victim of people with dirty minds.
Uh-huh. Oh, sure. Blame other people.
Let's say this. They like to use me as target practice for those jokes. And they love to, whenever I say something, turn something innocent I said into something dirty. to the point that I almost stopped speaking. At least when they were around, I stopped speaking because they must.
Ah, there it is. Knock a device to that position and then defeat all the enemies in the area to proceed. Just repeat that procedure with every new power spot that pops up, and then we can go on.
Huh?
Okay.
Also, something I used to realize from an early NPC,
Yep.
the acronym for circuit point is both a sort of mental condition or something, I forgot which one it was. But it also became a slur for anyone with any kind of syndromes and such.
Okay, that stupid
So
thing
as I've
back here.
written, I just felt, what?
I just need to get the dumb thing back here.
Oh. But yeah. But that's why the circuit board's thing now is written as its acronym. I just realized, oh yeah. Oh, one of the characters, I was tempted to voice like the Australian there, or think he was Australian. I just looked over and saw the acronym there. Again, for it sort of became a slur.
Okay.
And I've been called it. When I was young, that is.
Okay, just ignore the Shadow the Hedgehogs. No, you don't. Nope, completely miss. Okay.
Wicked.
And I don't remember what the acronym actually stands for anymore. But it basically, I think it's for people that are in wheelchairs with a Twitch. It's promote it. But people, the school kids ended up using it as a slur against anyone they did not
Okay.
like. They had the special, any form of syndrome and such. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically used as another word we spoke about that begin with an R.
Yeah, but this one starts with an S.
C.
Okay, that's not the one I was thinking of then.
Oh,
let me-
yes, E. Yeah, basically the same acronym as a circuit point.
Okay, then either I'm unaware or too distracted to think of one now, or what it might be then.
Yeah,
And,
we are kind of in the middle of the combat thing.
yeah. But
But
yeah,
we'll
kids
see
will
these
always
people.
be stupid and cruel. And
Yeah, I
stupidly
was saying,
cruel.
yeah, like I say, small tease is fine, you know, if it is a friendly tease, but don't bully people. Just don't go out all out bullying someone because of they are different in some way or such. Like, just don't.
Yeah.
Well, heck, yeah, and as Morty's Hill, Liz, and Robert has, but other times I wonder, did I go too far? But yeah, again, don't bully anyone, just don't.
Yeah. Also, just in case if I ever say something that does go too far, feel free to fully slap me across the face with that.
I did boo you once for one, but you did admit that it was a bad one.
Yeah, with the Smiths,
Yes.
and I'll leave it at that.
For people who say multipliers mean you can guess where Hillyan went there, and he admitted it was bad, so yeah, that's it.
There.
Good hit.
And there we go, full circuit. Well, my scanners show that you've harvested all the power spots. Thorough work, I suppose. Shame we're not quite done yet. Just a minute ago, I spotted a high concentration of energy just south of us.
Huh?
Yeah, seems like the track doesn't want me to get my overdue sleep. In any case, we need to handle that as well. The data we can extract there should be too valuable to ignore. Follow me south so we can get this over with.
I say this, people, sleep is important For you sleep, you work with minimum sleep, bad things can happen.
Yeah. Hi.
Great, there you are again. About time we finished this task, I would say.
Uh-huh.
Would it be fitting if we just left him... If we'd found this early, if we just left him sitting for a week or so?
Oh, that's be horrible.
That'd be hilarious.
This time all the energy signals can be found around that lonely tree there. Yeah, that totally normal tree. Weird coincidence that, considering there's nothing really special about the tree itself.
Uh-huh.
Though it seems to be rather unstable and fluctuating this time, you should keep an eye on that. In any case, knocking our probe onto the power spots as before and clearing hostiles should do the trick. I'm ready whenever you are. Just give me the signal, Seeker. Wait to finish this up. Yes. Alright, let me start this thing up. Probe is booted. Prepare for the first point to appear. Alright, just like before, knock our device onto the power spot and then defeat all the enemies that might appear. Remember what I told you about the unstable energy fluctuation. Be prepared to readjust the probe during the operation in case the power spots move around. Yeah, that's going to be the thing this time. There. Okay, freeze that in place.
I misread that.
What did you read?
I don't guess you should put that move. It's supposed to be a pun on Falcon Pass. Falcon Punch.
Yeah.
But for some reason, my brain with Ock on Punch.
Okay.
I hate my brain at times. But I might you misread to something you don't want to misread it to.
Okay, it's going to move.
Are you really okay with this, Captain?
Okay, with what
You're
exactly?
slaughtering your kinsmen and kinswomen and kinsfolk.
No, these are meerkats, not hill cats.
They are hill cats.
Seems like you're done. Everything's clear. For real this time. Finally. I'm gonna skip further fanfare. A probe needs to get back to HQ and a 9 needs sleep. Talk to our leader for rewards. You know the drill. Now, excuse me, I gotta get going. I've got a date with a pillow.
That could be taken out of context nowadays. Like, I feel several you could say that without worry at all. But no! People may get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
And I hope people know what I'm talking about.
Hi.
Hello.
Woohoo! Welcome back, Seeker.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. Their success made me overly excited. I gotta keep up my dignified leader image or whatever. So, Honored Seeker, your performance in the last operation was exceptional. Hereby, in my function as kick-ass leader of our organization, I give you our most official of thanks. There was also a great quantity of classified information that was uncovered from the data that the probe exposed. Now, did you find the ancientest browser history? Expect a big expedition into unknown lands in the future. We'll keep in touch, yeah?
Bye.
There you go.
You used the probe to extract data from the track and also defeated another band of hillcats. Good job.
Yes. See, they were hill cats, not meerkats.
Okay, so no new quest
Yeah,
there.
brilliant.
Let's see, I'm guessing there will be no more quests in here for a while then. Yep. Okay, there is that level 61 on the trail. Any new ones over in Baki Kum? Yeah, we're basically just looking up all the... Oh, there's a bunch here, yeah? 3 level 30-ish and 160. Best in the West. Okay. Arid Breeze, the Guard HQ, the Bazaar House, and the Market. Okay.
Of course, the redhead gets the steamy challenge. We know what you did there, developers. We know what you did.
Yeah, r/they knew. There you are. Yeah, that's a subreddit that's all about stuff where things generally look innocent-ish, but if you pay attention, you'll find something sneaky hidden in it.
Yeah, and I feel like I heard so many of those kind of jokes that I almost automatically expect something like that nowadays.
Ah, it is our beloved friend Seeker again, for filling our presence with joy. And that you are returning in this time of discovery is truly good fortune. The winds are on our side. We have inspected that precious artifact you found on your last adventure and found hints to a holy place. How about it, Seeker? Are you ready to claim the fruits of our work? Let's see. Hot Trail. The Arid Breeze have studied the ancient text and found hints toward another, thus undiscovered temple. You'd find the entrance to explore it. The laser eyes. Okay. Yes, of course you want to. What could be more exciting? Here, one of our most able explorers has pinpointed the location of the entrance to a small area. Meet up with her at Torn Road in Maroon Valley. She will explain the details. May the winds guide you. Are you doing well, Liz? Okay, I'm going to guess that they've got themselves muted or distanced for breakfast.
Yeah, they're not muted.
Let's see. Yeah, thought so. Yep, chest detected as we get close to her.
Oh, come on. Liz, are you there?
Okay.
Are they having
Mike
mic
is
issue?
Let's see. Are they posting on Discord or something, or are they just... Let's see. Nothing in Stream Talk. And nothing in the voice chat. Text chat, it looks like. Come on. Come on. There we go. You okay, Liz? Or just technical issues? Hey, Asika, great to see you back. We already tweaked our sweet little machine with the data of your tests. The stuff it produces is just the best. We can open it up for you to use it on your own again, if you agree to give it some further tests. Okay, Steamy Challenge starts the brewing process and reach a quality rating of at least 4,500. Great, you will see that we have changed the way it works a bit. You will now have a limited amount of time to refine those ingredients as much as possible. Basically, to help us out, you should just try to reach as much quality as you can. That'll also increase the number of drinks produced, so it's a win-win for everyone. Thing is, reaching high qualities is key, because it's about maintaining a high heat without making mistakes. Well, I'm sure you will get the hang of it. I will give you another batch of ingredients to start right away. You can get more from my assistant down there if you bring the base materials. Yes, you also bring the base materials. Good luck. Okay, I say we leave that aside for the moment. There was 2 of them. There should be 1 more. Yeah, there they are. Though I think we might need to take a bit of a break to see what's up with Liz. They are still active. Their mic is still picking stuff up, it seems. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Okay, I think we may need to pause for a bit then. Also for me to try and remember how the hell to get over there.
Yeah. I'm sure we missed it to say the VOB or something.
I'm not sure if they did say anything like that.
Maybe how to do is, let's be honest, we sometimes, occasionally often accidentally speak over each other.
Yeah.
And I mean, that happens to every one of us.
Yeah.
He has spoken with me, I was spoken with Hill, and vice versa, and all that, you know. So that accidentally happens easily when all you have to go by are, yeah, just pictures and such.
So how do you get in there again? Not enough height from that. Okay, I'm pulling a bit of a blank on how to get there, even though obviously we have been there because there's an open box there. Wait. It was that easy. Okay, let's talk to this one and then take a bit of a break.
What?
Human Seeker, you have come to what self-built counting machine? Yeah, hi. Correct, humble human. Power-driven calculation machine built by me from amazed parts and sharpest cutting edges. Makes human feel quite some awe, yes? What? No? With a machine like this, I expect humans to be full of awe. It be damned. Not enough greatness in machine, if not even humble seeker. You, humble seeker. More parts needed to sharpen machine and put it overclock. You help?
He's icons a bit different from the others we've seen of them.
Yeah, I think it's someone pretending to be a shard. That's the ambitious tinkering shard elite needs some exclusive parts for his new calculation machine. He thinks that those can be found in some secret lab guarded by heavily armed scorpions. Okay, I think we can call for a bit of a break because I need to step aside to get something to drink as well. So, let's see. Let's call it 5 minutes for now, or depending. 5 or 10 minutes or so. Hopefully Liz will be back then as well. I'm not sure what's going on their side, but hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah, maybe they're on the bathroom as well.
Yeah. So, yeah. BRB. Okay, re-return, and you wanna explain what happened, Liz?
I fell asleep.
Well, apparently I'm so boring, my co-host fell asleep.
No, I'm just tired and I'm not getting enough sleep at night.
Okay. But yeah, we've moved over to Buckingham, wrapped up some quests here, and yeah, we found a suspicious shard who wants to make a calculator, apparently. Hello, Marco. Apparently I count as ASMR.
Marco, see the buddies.
Wait, he actually looks familiar. Don't it basically say a shard of that certain scientist with a certain card that travels in time? Oh wait, no, he's more bald.
No, you're 100% right.
Oh?
I can see it with the hair.
Awesome. World will be much more rad place thanks to work of Seeker. Parts needed special, however. Not found with any lame creature in sand. No. Cutting edges needed from elite machine found in the secret lab of recent legends.
Ow.
Yes. Interconnected web of shared contact spreads rumors on upgraded pinceron from secret place. It's full of highest of tech. Best go find the curious new creatures and loot for information.
Uh-huh.
Good. They last seen an overpass in Maroon Valley. Move there and search. I'll stay in touch over a highly modern direct link.
Why?
Yeah, that's someone in a fursuit.
Yeah, or a older model, if that makes sense. For the other ones are a bit more detailed. But his looks kind of older in a way.
He's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So, yeah. His mouse might the second because he's due to do the eye things.
Let's see, Marco. This dude reminds me of someone. Can't remember who. Maybe Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Freaking Moon.
Oh dear.
If we ever, maybe something to add for the watch list. Sailor Moon, but the 4Kids dub, which is stupid as all hell.
Wait, I think you misspoke there, Captain. You said Taylor Moon.
Well, we know that at least one of them has a good tailor. Like, where else does Tuxedo Mask get all those suits from?
Oh dear.
But yeah, the Sailor Moon 4Kids dub, from what I've heard of multiple sources, it's so ungodly stupid, it's utterly hilarious.
More reason for me to not watch it then.
So I shared a really funny GIF in the stream channel.
Give me a second to look at it on my phone then.
Yeah, also, before we forget, I'm supposed to be voice acting this Shard, but I'm glad Hill does it, for I don't think I can handle him at the moment after doing the Yoda thing.
Let's see. Overpass and Torn Roads. We also got the Steamy Challenge to go work with the brewer again. Okay, Overpass and Torn Roads.
Oh, good God.
Already there. The Overpass is right there. Let's
I can
see.
feel your tears on the GIF.
I did.
Also, Marco. Oh yeah, I love Sailor Moon. I played most of the games. I only know about it indirectly, and well, one thing we've talked about multiple times at streams.
Yeah.
Well, I seen some Sailor Moon as a kid. It was dubbed to Swedish. I always thought it was my the first anime I saw, but it technically may not be. Since I seen Ride the K-Boy, this is apparently on YouTube. Well, it's somewhere it has a translation, but I think it's Swedish somewhere there for some reason.
Yeah. I watched the original Sailor Moon ages ago with friends. I didn't watch all of it, but it was like a watch-along thing, and I jumped in occasionally.
I think there's another one that I think you realize may have been an anime. I think what Sylvan's Force or something? Animal people.
Hi!
Hello. Oh,
Can't say remember anything like that.
It's very old.
Also, before I forget, basically the first anime I can remember ever seeing was like Cardcaptor Sakura, which actually had a Dutch dub. Which I'm pretty sure is basically lost media at this point.
Oh dear.
Greetings there, Seeker. I've been waiting for your arrival. If the instructions in that tablet are correct, the place we have been searching for should be somewhere nearby. Use your analysis to examine the walls in the area, to find it and search for a mechanism in the rock. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing there.
Our first anime I properly watched regularly as a series probably was Pokemon and Digimon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
actually,
that one's the first one for most people.
Yeah, but that was more actually actively watched then.
There we
Otherwise,
go.
it was more like I had on that my mother just found on VSS tapes they bought.
So, here's a funny story. The first anime I ever watched was the original Sorcerer Stabber Orphan.
Can't say I've heard of it.
Never heard of that one either.
Again, I will share a gift from it. Hi.
Okay. Seeker, excellent work. This must be the entrance.
Hi.
Yeah, Leah's figured out at this point that she can just say whatever to the to the NPCs in the reactor. But we are far from done here. The truly exciting part should be inside. Go ahead and search for a way to the inner sanctum. I will follow after examining the entrance mechanism.
Uh-huh.
What the heck, Marco?
Let's see. First anime I remember seeing is the original Yu-Gi-Oh! First anime I watched probably was Assassination Classroom back in 2016. Okay.
I have not seen the anime. I see maybe some bits of it, but I have heard enough about it.
Assassination Classroom is actually pretty good.
And as you can hear, people, someone is very angry that the steam is blowing out of their ears.
So, I'll look at the GIF in a second here, but there's a character in Orphan. He's an assassin named Black Tiger. And the running joke with him is that he's kind of incompetent, and everybody teases him for having the name of a shrimp. And he gets really mad about it.
Okay. One recent anime that has gotten my interest is one of those ones that poke fun at everything, but I forget the name of it. Because, let's be honest, a lot of anime have rather overcomplicated names and such, but it's like this guy goes into like a magic school, but he has no magic capability at all. But he's so fucking he's basically One Punch Man and just does quote-unquote magic through physical fucking therapy.
I think I know which one. Black Clover?
No, not Black Clover. It's a different one, more comedic. But I don't remember the name, but I actually know that one.
Yeah, and hello.
Probably
Hello.
Hello, Ram.
Hey everyone, I just came by to say hi, so don't change me just yet.
Okay,
Hi,
this-
Liz. Looking utterly dead inside.
The enemy you're thinking of is Mashal.
Yeah, I think that we're going.
Okay. Also,
I think there's
the
a
way
there's
that
a few
Liz is
anime like
behind
that.
Rom.
Yeah.
yeah. We surrounded him.
It looks like she totally has a knife against your back or something. And
Yeah.
let's see. Marshall. Okay, I'll make a note of that. 'Cause I think I generally don't watch too many anime because I'm not much of a slice of life fan with that. Like
Gotcha.
closest you'll probably see for me with that would be Cardcaptor Sakura, which among the first of the anime that I watched is also just a golden standard I hold other anime to.
We need to watch Free Run together.
Yeah.
Which one?
Actually seen it on
Rear
Netflix,
end.
and I gladly rewatch it.
Is it free end or rear end? I hear multiple things.
Okay, hang on.
Just type it on the Discord.
Oh dear, it's good. It's not done though.
It's really good.
However,
There, I typed it.
another anime I know Hill does like is Hero Academia,
Yeah.
and oh, what was the series again called? I remember the character's name. Vash the Stampede.
Trigun.
Trigun.
Thank you.
Free Run rules.
Yeah.
I've heard-
Especially the new one is really fucking good.
Okay, I heard that people disliked Stampede, I think that is one is called, because it removes some of the characters that people really liked from the original anime.
It's a prequel. Those characters haven't shown up yet.
Okay.
Okay.
The way I'd heard it was like it was supposed to be a remake or something.
Yeah.
It is a remake, but it starts as a prequel.
Okay.
Okay.
If they make more of it, it's going to start adapting the stuff from the manga.
Alright.
It's really fucking good.
That makes sense for the first anime started to, well, it was a bit ahead of the manga at one point.
Yeah, where they had to make their own bullshit up.
So
Yeah.
that's also a really common thing is that they'll adapt manga series that aren't finished yet, and then what like used to happen a lot where they run out of material and just make shit up.
In some cases, if I remember correctly, that was actually asked by the creator of the specific manga because, like, we're not reaching the end just yet. Just make your own shit up.
Yeah.
Is it can hit and miss, and I think that kind of sort of happened with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
that did.
Only they mucked it up there.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
And with the amount of people that are screaming at George R.R. Martin to keep making the book, he's like, "Fuck all of you."
Yeah, at this point, what reason do you have to make the blasted books?
Like, he
Oh,
could do
dear.
anything else with his life, and you know people would bitch at him to, like, still
Yeah.
do Game of Thrones. I was gonna say, in the term of strange names, have you watched Gundam?
I have avoided them.
I've
Well,
seen a bit of the Gunpla one, but not fully.
I think I said before, I don't hate mecha shows and such.
Yeah.
I'm just not into them.
Okay, that's
And-
fair enough.
And Gundam has just happened to be the one named so many times to the point that I just started avoiding them.
Yeah, that's there.
I feel like you'd enjoy G-Quacks.
That's
What?
the name of the latest Gundam show, G-Quacks. G-Quarks, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be.
Oh, I thought they said B-Wax.
No, Quacks. That's how they pronounce it in the show. is G-Quacks. G-U-U-U-U-U-U-X.
Okay, I heard
Yeah.
as quacks.
Oh, dear.
Now I just want to see a duck a duck Gundam.
Yep. Also, to hear the surprise, I do watch like some slice of life anime and manga when the mood strikes.
Yeah.
It really depends on the series. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
like I will watch the shit out of Violet Evergarden with y'all.
Oh yes, and I haven't seen it yet. I recall seeing it was on Netflix.
And
But
okay.
It's in slice of life, of course. If it's a comedy or something, again, also depends on mood. You go on, Rob. Your turn.
Was gonna say for a while, like years, the compilation trilogy of movies, and Charles Counter of the original Gundam series, and Iron-Blooded Orphans and Charles Counterattack were in fact in Netflix. Now they're no longer in Netflix.
Okay.
All right.
yeah.
Well, there's a movie Overlord.
Nope.
Sorry, what?
And Violet Evergarden is a Netflix original.
This is why it's never gonna leave Netflix, likely.
Yay!
And, I mean, I cannot legally say how I am intending to rewatch it.
Oh, the fuckers are.
So, Hillyan, how's that idea of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag going?
We could definitely stream it at some point. Though we'd probably have to stream one and the Ezio trilogy first. I don't.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know exactly why, but there's just something about Assassin's Creed 3 that just doesn't make me like it for some reason, but I can't really tell why.
That seems to be a pretty common sentiment.
Yeah,
I don't
actually,
like Assassin's Creed 3, but I have no idea why.
Yep.
one thing I have seen a partial playthrough of it, I think, and the one thing that always not so much bothered me, but more annoyed me is that Connor is boring as all fuck or something. Or it could just be because the actor or something. Like the situation that the character is in is interesting. I think it may have just been that the actor was completely flat or something with it.
As in, it is a story in concept, but they somehow made it not have the spark.
Could be. It has been years since I've seen that playthrough.
Yeah, I have seen some games attached. I've seen some Let's Play of YouTubers say that this game should be fun on paper, but they somehow forgot the spark, the flame, to ignite it proper.
I think part of it too is like that would have been right around the time that the Assassin's Creed series started declining in quality.
Yeah.
For me, Assassin's Creed is never interesting.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I actually tried to watch some Let's Play. I thought, alright, that's interesting. But then I catch on. Then I tried to watch a lore video and I
Got confused
got
as all
bored.
fuck.
What?
Got confused as all fuck.
No, I just got bored. I actually was able to catch on what they were going for and all that, but I just felt bored.
Marco said something, but well, the middle of something here. There is something I wanted to bring up a bit earlier. With the anime talk. There are a few series out there, I think I've mentioned these before, which could be considered Dutch anime. Basically, well, Dutch storyboarding and writing and such, but all the animation was done in Japan and such. Or in
Yeah,
the
I
East.
seen some of those. One of them were actually on not Nintendo, Nickelodeon.
I was about to say. Would it be cool if Nintendo had their own channel or something, but they don't have enough shows for that?
Yeah, I was surprised that what is it called, Moo Moo or something?
The cow is actually the thing with that new Mario Mario Kart is that it's not specifically the cow that you can do. It's freaking basically every NPC that you can play as. So it's not specifically the stupid cow. It's basically Smash Bros. Ultimate is everyone is here and they somehow they have a driver's license.
How have Koopas been able to reach the pedals?
Sheer determination. Let's see. Marco, Harry Potter, but instead of magic, he has muscles. Jump him and take his lunch money. I remember a running joke in assassination classroom about the female professors was that the students called her a bitch. In the manga, she was Miss Bitch and Mrs. Hella the Bitch. In the anime, she was Bit Sensei.
Yeah, yup.
Now I'm reminded of a character from Robot Chicken, Bitch Puddin'.
Oh dear. Also, the Moo Moo thing, I was talking about the Dutch anime. I think you told me that certain cow was from then. One of my younger brothers had some VSS tape about that one.
Okay, in English it's called oxtails, to my knowledge. In Dutch it's called boes. B, I almost said it in Dutch letters. B-O-E-S.
I think it's called Moo Boos or something. I forgot, it was ages ago I heard that damn theme song.
Welke ons kan ons iets leren? Boes, 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 boes. That's the start of the Dutch one, at least.
The way you say it sounds almost like puss puss, like kiss kiss. Very different context depending if you're talking in Swedish or English. Kiss kiss means piss piss in this case.
Let's see. Marco, Captain N, Pokemon, and the Super Mario cartoon would be the only thing on the Nintendo channel. And, well, if you were to start a channel with just that nowadays, it would probably make bank anyways.
I seen that show. Oh, I remember fragments of that show as a kid.
Which one? Captain N or the Mario show?
Both. The Mario show we had VSS tape on. Paid VSS tapes.
How utterly fascinating. Sika, this is amazing. Surely the greatest discovery since the opening of the Pharaoh Temple. I still cannot get that name right. Pharaoh?
Pyro.
Yes, it might not look like much. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I got food, so I think I'm gonna leave here. Just came by to say hi anyways. Good luck and have fun.
Okay,
Alright.
see you next time.
Be safe
for
and
visiting.
have a good feast.
Yeah.
What the heck is this?
Shoot you.
Yeah, later.
Oh, they were blocking her sight. Let's see. Yes, it might not look like much. In fact, it gives an impression of being a dead end. But you see these devices, and the nature of the sound, it all hints to a hidden way into a deep sanctuary of ancient nature. Yes, it is so very exciting. Now, sadly, the mechanism seems to be unusable to us right now. To find a way inside, we need to examine this place and properly integrate it into Trackwalker. Yes, this will take some time to finish, but we have already made great progress today. Amazing job, Seeker. You can now return to HQ and leave this to us. Send my regards to the leader, yes?
Uh-huh. Bye.
Be safe.
Not yet. Is it just me, or do these things remind me a bit, look a bit like server banks or something?
Oh, yeah.
You say that because we've been playing Digimon Next Order?
Maybe as well.
Server Desert? A place with so many servers that it overheated, it killed all vegetation. So it's a desert with sand, rock, and giant server boxes.
Yeah. Why do I get the feeling it's going to turn out we found the ancient gaming setup? Anyways.
There is one thing. Part of me would feel like I would love the digital world, but also hate it. Like, I can grow meat on a farm, literally. But at the same time, things may want to eat me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Let's see, Marco. I watched Captain N on TV since it aired early in the morning, along with some other older cartoons like Moomin and some others. So right, Moomin. I think I've seen of Moomin.
I saw some Moomin as a kid. I was sure that's kind of like a Finnish anime.
I think so. They look sort of like an albino hippo or something.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Canadian.
It's not Canadian. It's Finnish.
Sure.
Very sure.
Let me do a quick Google.
You can ask the Finns.
Oh, it's yep, you were right. Originally published in Sweden, though.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
So.
We were both wrong. The author is Finnish.
Okay. So that series is officially finished.
It's actually a good revival. They are making new ones.
Okay. You just reminded me that there were some other old shows, I think, again, Dutch anime-ish, because they involved gnomes and such, which are more of a thing over here or such. I'm blanking on the name, but I know it had something to do with just a bunch of gnomes on a starship, as in a quite literal galleon flying through space. I can't remember anything more than that, I think.
Yeah, I just remember something. A Swedish author's book series, I think actually turned into an anime on Netflix. Ronja? Ronja. I don't know the English. I don't know the English title. I don't know the Swedish title. Ronja Rövardotter, which I think would be Ronja Riverdaughter, Daughter, something like that.
Okay.
Same offer for Pippi Longstrumping or whatever you call it her in English.
Pippi Longstocking.
Longstocking.
Longstocking, yes. Same offer.
I think that's one's originally Dutch.
Longstocking?
Might be.
Oh no! No. The offer is Swedish, trust me.
Okay.
All they all trying to claim each other's authors.
It looks like it.
Yeah, I watched shows based on her books as a kid, but they had many live action of her works. And of course, later they made a cartoon. And now an anime.
Let's see there. I believe.
How well and for a long time, I thought Pippi Longstocking was only in Sweden or maybe in Scandinavia. I had no idea how far spread that menace was across the world.
Okay. One prolific Dutch writer of songs, verses and such, I think a show or two was based on her work, was Annie M.G. Smith. And I'm just doing a quick search to see if there was any shows made on her stuff or something. Books and series. Let's see, mostly kid stuff and such, but... Okay, I'm not seeing anything that specifically stands out at the moment. I would have expected more shows being made on her stuff. Because her writing was basically the childhood that everyone of anyone who grew up in the 50s and later than that. She died in 95.
Oh.
Let's see. Marco, Pee-Pee Longstocking is my childhood, man. I remember my sister rented the VHS of one of the live-action movies. Okay. And let's see. They said some more. They also had an in-game event in a game made by the same people that made Journey. The game is called Sky Children of Light. Yeah, that's more of an MMO-like. A lot more active as well. Tatum played it. I don't know if they're active in that still. The event was about an episode with an invisible girl. Okay.
Wait, there's more.
Sometime.
There's more if you want to read, Captain, the two last ones.
Yeah, I think I can. The second last one I did read. The newest one, I think we still have that VHS since that store closed down. Would not be surprised. We might still have an old VHS of Darkwing Duck laying around somewhere.
I watched that a lot as a kid.
Anyways, finally continuing with the game. Seeker, welcome back.
Sorry, go on.
It was a hell of a tangent.
Yeah. Seeker, welcome back. Word of your latest exploits already reached us.
Huh?
You have made great progress, and there is still more to discover. Oh, the excitement. The result couldn't be better. What is life without another goal to strive for, after all? Now here we'll continue excavating the place to find a way to go even deeper. We will keep a spot for you on the next expedition.
I think did Captain speak there?
I don't know, I can catch it.
It's only said girl instead of goal.
Well, for some people it's the same.
Oh, for love of.
Like me!
Alright, they make an anime of CrossCode, by the way.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
Why would you?
I would love it if they did do.
Yeah.
Why would you do this to me?
Sorry.
Something that there is an animation of, a good one from what I've heard, Persona 3 and 4.
Oh yeah, I don't know which one I learned first of, the game or the anime.
Let's see, Marco, I'm the whippersnapper here, and I watched a lot of the kids' movies, movies you guys said you watched as kids. Well, old media does not mean mean bad media. I probably should try and make a list of stuff I watched before and should watch again. I should continue with that Shaman King remake as well. And apparently you didn't just anger Liz. Marco as well.
I have some Shaman King due to some Shonen Young comics that had several manga in them. And I played a little bit of a game, but kind of grew bored and realized, oh, this game is just a retelling of the manga. Yay. That is an entire new adventure.
I have had a couple of friends who are really into Shaman King. I have literally never read any of it. I know nothing about it.
It is an interesting read. Though is surprisingly graphic as well.
Once we're done... when we're done with Lower Decks, then we could give the remake or the re-release or whatever they actively called it of Shaman King a try on the watch-alongs.
Sure.
Oh dear.
But we still need to watch Free Run.
Along with many.
Let's see, just Free Run?
Free Run. F-R-I. F-R-I.
Oh, right, the mage. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Also on the list. Continuing again. You may not have uncovered the entire secret of the temple, but you made important progress and plucked a lot of feathers along the way.
Also, my beard sometimes looks like that.
With or without the mustache?
With the mustache. Not as well groomed though, and you still need to grow it proper.
Wanna try voice acting him this time then?
My voice is still too wrecked from the earlier attempt.
Alright, but you did set yourself up for that one.
I did. Just as much as I set up myself with voice acting so many shards.
Marco, this stream is just this nostalgia diving about shows and such. But yeah, you were going to say it, Rakir?
Oh yeah, you said that the shot was also a bad choice I did. I thought it was me or you who listened to suggest I should do that then.
That was you.
Possibly.
And we that was you. Leaves and refuses to explain. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Right. It made it look like you just left dramatically.
Oh dear. But yeah, I definitely gonna be careful which characters I pick. But I definitely should also try to practice my voice in voice acting.
Maybe it's up to you.
I need to take the more easier ones.
Yeah. Most Honored Seeker, fate has brought you back to us. A pleasant insight indeed. Now, while you were out there shaping this world, we have not been idle ourselves, no? The last obstacles on our way to uncover the true secrets of that ancient temple have finally been unlocked. We got a stepladder to get up there. So, Seeker, we do us the honor and take the final steps. I think I broke the gear.
Sorry. Oh, it has been a while.
Marvelous, your humble aura truly belies the greatness within you. Our diligent explorer Hira has been leading the excavation at the temple and is still waiting within it. Join her once again in the Baron Temple Hall. You can reach it through the Torn Road in Maroon Valley. She will show you the way deeper inside the ancient sanctuary. May the winds guide you.
Something just happened. I'm crying tears.
Yeah, sometimes I just manage to completely blindside you, huh?
Yeah. Again, people, cry of sadness is apparently, I get sad, yes. Apparently can only cry out of sadness. But cry of laughter apparently works just fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know if I should be worried or not. Again, I still get sad. I get very sad, just... This won't work for some reason then. I've only been laughing. Don't know why. So I guess I have endless supply of tears of joy.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what actually can trigger that. Just a bit of a... Maybe laughing so hard it hurts.
I'm not in her pain. But, oh bloody, do you remember the early days you made me cry so much? Actually, laugh so much that I actually fell under my damn table.
At least twice, I think.
I think more like 4 or 5 times.
Hi!
Seeker, greetings. I've waited for you to return. We have finally integrated this area into Trackwalker and uncovered the mechanism to reveal the way forwards.
Ooh.
Allow me to open the pass for you. Okay, typically the sand falling from above notifies that there was something above instead, but I guess we're going down. There, not the most comfortable way, but this hole will lead you deeper inside. Follow the way and search for the treasure inside the temple's core. Okay, I was expecting us to have them to have brought up a ladder or something. Mon Dieu, another instance. Will they let us do any quest together or what? Okay, it's going to be a teleporting thing. Alright, that's being blocked. Okay. Getting a bit Legend of Zelda here. Okay. We need a water bubble. Oh, right, it's right over there. Okay.
A water what now?
A water bubble to
All right,
activate that thing.
For so long you were able to see water orbit. This made me wonder, what the heck are they talking about? What the heck is a bobbit?
Oh, right, there's an opening there.
I think, is bobbit even a word?
I know that puppet, as with an O instead of a U, is a word for voodoo dolls or something.
Alright. I just remember, wasn't there a damn annoying toy with a similar name?
Yeah, I know there was a toy that with the Bobbit or something.
Yeah, bobbit, twisted, turn, and something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Twist it. Pull it.
Yeah, I think they made a more cursed version of it later. That was made by some years ago, I think, before the pandemic. That was a sausage.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it was a sausage, and you can guess why it was cursed. And yeah, the YouTubers who reviewed it, you said that this is just one of those that think people are gonna make too many mature jokes of.
Yeah, Robot Chicken remembered those things, so I think that says enough about that.
I said a little about Robot Chicken, most because I just felt they were too much for me.
You are new, I think.
What the heck?
Sandamoths. Okay, they're vulnerable to wind and ice.
Yeah, I misread that. Reserved to Santa-moth. Also, is this me? Does that moth have just one big eye?
Looks
Yeah, they've
like.
always been like that.
Cyclops moths?
Gotta wait for this thing. Wait. Okay, that attack went a bit. That attack went on a bit longer than I expected.
Yeah. Oh, also worth. I actually made some investigation about that missing Stickman game.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was false.
Okay.
Or rather, someone vandalized the person behind the company behind Stickman's site with fake news about a game called Assault on the Tower. But then later, people decided to make a fan game called that, which apparently, I guess, did not get anywhere.
Yeah.
I saw there was a beat about it. I tried to watch it and I just gave up. It sounded too much like the person speaking in the video was using AI voice, which made me just feel like, nope.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, these things are going to be an absolute nuisance. Okay, that's a time where they're weak to attack. But yeah, otherwise they're just going to dodge every bloody thing.
And I need to clean my glasses. Please, since I temporarily will be very close-sighted, keep an eye on the captain.
I can't really go and attack the stupid thing while it's down.
You can use your range darts though.
True.
And I just realized something. What of my joke about a anime CrossCode? Wouldn't it be damn bloody comical if they actually announce it tomorrow or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, get down, you. Okay, looks like they're only going down once or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're also no. You need to hit him. You haven't been hitting him with the charge shot.
Okay. And there.
Remember the thing. For a while, I usually end up accidentally mixing up the CrossCode with another game.
Oh.
Gris.
Speaking of, I actually bought that one recently.
Yeah, I saw that. And here's the thing. Gris is spelled the same way as a certain word in Swedish. Or
Oh.
animal. Gris. Pig.
Yeah. It's French for gray. I think the pronunciation is like gris or something like that.
Okay, yeah. But whenever I read it, my brain translates to pig.
See,
Yeah.
I only know about that because I watched the zero punctuation on it ages ago, and one of the running gags in the episode was Yahtzee kept pronouncing it "greedy."
Okay.
Need to wait for it to do its attack, then sneak attack. And there, just pin it to the blasted wall.
There we go. One down.
There. Okay, that deals a good amount. Time for a bit more.
Oh, that was a frozen mob.
Yep.
I was wondering what the heck is that new mob?
So. Forgot the swap. Yep, and it recovered. There. Okay, that's one done. Okay. There. Stick you to the to the wall for decoration. There we go. Okay, luckily no 3. All right. Okay.
I need to find a cable.
Puzzle time.
Should have put it in the shop morning.
Okay, I thought those would immediately melted or something. Let's see. Probably best to put it in a better position first.
And remember, you gotta get both of them at the same time.
Right, yeah, that as well.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
Okay, we can just hit it normally with wave.
Go ahead, goes back on. So that was. Yeah.
Refreeze it.
The cable is about headset.
Okay, if we freeze it, it doesn't reset, or it won't spawn a new
Gotcha. So you don't have to hit both at the same time, I guess.
one. Yeah,
Is this an ancient coffee machine?
maybe.
Unless it's something to do with the pillars in the center. But I don't think we have an angle to hit to swap all of them.
Yeah, we don't, I think. Wait. Nope.
Yeah.
Get it. This is going to be a bit tricky. Nope. Okay, not where I aimed for. Oh, come on. If the angle had been a bit better there.
Yeah, if you would see, the thing is, it resets the timer when it's when you freeze it.
Yeah. But then it's basically one shot.
Yep. But it gives you time to line the shot up. It might be better to use the one on the bottom left.
Yeah, that pushes it less into a corner down there. Okay, it's past the corner. That's... Or I just throw caution to the wind and just toss this motherfucker.
And that was way easier than what you were doing.
So it's not timed, we just need to set up both of them.
There we go.
It was easier than expected. You just made it harder for yourself.
Yep. Now these are going to make it harder still.
Oh,
Okay, that's going to make it hard to hit them from above.
Is this going to
the
be a
bars are
dungeon
in
of
the way.
sand moths? Sand moths, I mean.
Looks like it.
Sand coughs, really.
Actually,
That reminds
I can
me
kick
of
your
a
ass.
joke.
Yes!
Yep, and I sank into the sand. It's before we could finish. Okay. Need to reposition for a sec so I can get one of these. Yep. Oh, must have been the burn still. Okay.
Yep.
At least we don't have to do the puzzle again.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That'd be a nightmare.
I think it's already a nightmare for anyone who has fear of moths.
Like Emily.
Yeah, she's not going to be happy with this mission.
Oh, you're
Go.
right. Yeah.
Knock the both of them.
Would that mean she actually afraid of moths and butterflies?
She didn't have a problem with spiders, but... So probably she would have an issue with those.
But spiders are not insects.
Yeah, exactly.
They're arachnids. But they're close enough if you ask like 99% of the people. There we go. Oh, I did not mean to get that in there, but at least the after hits got them. Oh, okay, lucky shot there. Missed with that.
And then I walked
heal.
on the wrong one.
Overload. Which also means that I can't zip away from that.
Good timing on that dodge.
Oh, come on.
Really?
I'm drinking one of these. Just too late. The one's aiming. Damn it. Okay, this one is a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, it is a level 60 challenge.
Oh, right, yeah, that'll definitely add to that. I forgot to check. Okay. It'd be helpful if these things here weren't here, because they block sight of mass. Probably best if I just knock them down with a wind attack or wave.
Yeah.
There.
Honestly, given the lifesteal, it might just be best to stay in wave for the fight.
Yeah. So I think they have resistance to that.
Do
Let's
they?
do a quick. No, they have 20
No.
weakness.
So they're
Okay.
less weakness, but you do get life gain off the range specials.
Yeah.
Hit them
We are
with the
getting to the
weight.
end. Of...
God.
Yeah. Let's give it one more go since we are getting to the end of our time. And yeah, I think there is... I was using the normal shots, not the good ones, or not the wave ones. Get in here.
Get over here.
But yeah, best to just stay in wave. Knock you down. Come on. And you. Nope. And interrupted by the sands. Okay, let's see, Marco. I wish we got an official mobile port for CrossCode instead of a fan one, but I can't complain since I can play the game anytime now.
The CrossCode is on Switch as well, you know?
Which is fucking wild. I love the story behind that, because, like, they weren't sure that they'd be able to make a Switch port for the longest time. Specifically because of the way the game is structured.
Okay. Yep.
And I believe the official line on it was "When pigs fly," and then they announced it by drawing fan art of pigs flying. It was great.
All right. Okay.
Let me guess, the twist was it was surprisingly easy or something.
No, it was extremely difficult. I think I mentioned it before because it's written in HTML5.
Yeah, we're not going to get this done in this stream, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe to try this with more weakness. Sorry, go on.
Like you said, you had some of the materials for higher level equipment, right?
Let's see, inventory. Let's see, I'm not sure. Also, the reason I got so much more gold at or credits at the start of this is because I sold a bunch of the gold bars and such. I didn't actually have any crafting uses, but were for selling and such.
Yep.
Let's see, I'm not sure if they'd be under the valuables here.
No, they're under crafting materials.
Okay, we should have... Hmm? Let's see. Rarity. Let's see. Dungeon Hearts. Blue Shell. Dungeon Master. Sonic. Mario. Not sure about this one. Not that one either. A sturdy box with ever-changing size. Very popular with artists in ancient times. If you don't have one, you might get yourself killed. A strange artifact used to banish monsters in caves. It's fabled to be the bane of many a conqueror. Highly advanced lock that can be opened by every key in existence. Impressive. Okay.
Lock.
The innate power of this small fish seems to be sealed by a need for food. Creation gem, created only once when a galaxy is formed. Tremor engine. An unpowered mechanical device, shaking it will make a rattling sound. Yeah, I did see something about Geta woods and such at the inn in the Sapphire Ridge. That we need 2 more things to get that. It's for the boots.
So the booster materials are the diamond and the moonstone up on the top, I believe.
Let's see.
Yep.
A rare light blue gem only found when fighting strong adversaries. Rare white gem only found when fighting strong adversaries. Okay, so normally we'd be getting these from boosters fights, huh?
Yes. So the idea is you turn the booster on, you fight the level 60 enemies, and because they're boosted, because you are using the booster, they, in addition to their normal drops, they will also drop gemstones. And then you use the gemstone to trade for the highest tier equipment at Rhombus Square.
Okay, I'll need to make a note then for which we need, or how much we need of each.
Yes.
It's going to be here then.
Yeah, this is one of the shops, I think.
Yeah, the laser stuff. Actually, no.
No, that's the normal items. We're looking up. We need to look upstairs. Yeah, this is the place.
Epic metal. Yeah, those bunch talking about those again. Reactive plates. We can actually get that. Epic metal, rainbow gems, samurai shell, and stout. Oh, that is a straight up boost.
Yep. In every regard.
Okay.
But that's not the tier. That's not the tier of stuff that's made with the gems.
There. You went past reactive plates.
Up there. Okay. So we've got best gear and we've got even better gear.
Yeah. So the stuff you're looking for will be about level 60. Level 60 to 65.
Okay, these are 60 up to 64.
Yep.
Oh, here they are. Artillery boots, 68.
Yep.
Okay. We need lower versions of these. Okay. Infinity plus 1 bag.
Plate of chests.
Okay. Let's see. Antique spice sets.
Epic metal.
I'll probably try to aim for the 61, 64-ish stuff for the moment then, since that'll probably be a lot less grind.
Yeah.
Moonstone, citrine.
Yeah.
No, we just need citrine for that. Okay. So yeah, basically I'll just be I'll be grinding the previous areas then and see which of these I can get.
Yeah, and like same offer as last time. If you want someone to hang out and chat with while you're farming off screen, I will gladly hang out to make it less tedious.
Okay. We can probably try tomorrow in the evening or something. But we'll have to see. For now, let's save the game. Okay, 5 levels to go to 60.
Yep.
All right. Yeah,
And
that'll be
most
it.
of those levels are going to be gained by farming enemies with the boosters, because it takes a while.
Okay, so hopefully next week, or next time that we can do this, which earliest will it be next week, we'll, hopefully by then we'll have some levels and some of the highest level gear.
Yep.
But for now, that'll be that. But before we end the
Alright,
stream, of course. See you next time, Liz.
Be safe.
Yeah, let's go look for someone to raid. So let me move over to Twitch, change the screen share.
Someone to braid. All right.
No. Also, I think a part of me thinks that we should maybe put in some background music for this scene or something, because otherwise it is just us talking. Any thoughts on that, Marco? I'll have to dig around through the music I bought a while back, or years back by this point, for anything to fit with that. Though I think one of them, if I remember correctly, one of them might be reasonably fitting. Let's see, I don't mind. Okay. Now, let's see. It's not too busy. We have sighted Liz playing Near Automata. Hisairos here with Dyson Sphere Program. Corridust with Marvel Arrivals. Nice, we've rated recently, and they're doing art, and generally we don't jump in on art and such. We're looking more for games and such. Not to say that art streams are a waste of time or anything. Yeah, Graham the Wolf is playing Warhammer 40k Darktide, which got a new DLC recently, with a new class added to it, the Arbites, or however you're supposed to say that. Basically, we've got a lot of RoboCop and Judge Dredd's cross players going into that game now. Dynalope is playing Power Wash Simulator. Halloween is playing Anglerfish. Can't say I've seen that game before or heard of it, though. So for the look of it, they've played through it at least once, because their streaming title says playthrough 2. Let's take a bit of a peek as we also look at the last one, WBPL, playing Death Road to Canada.
Oh,